Hello, collective friends. Sandra from For Your Chi here to do your weekly reading for January 23rd through January 30th, 2023. Thanks for being here with me. Well, the good news is we have a different reading here, number one. So that tells me that you're on a different or new path, or you're mentally on a different path, which is fabulous. Combined with a fabulous message for this weekend. And we're going to get to that in just a minute. But first, let's go over Monday, Tuesday. We have Wisdom here. Wisdom is the teacher, the mentor. This could be a supervisor of sorts who is training you, teaching you. This can also be the universe, of course, or the higher power that's teaching you lessons that are very valuable right now. Pay attention and listen to what this information is about so that you can put it in in your cap, a feather in your cap, I'm hearing. I went to Archangel Michael deck, by the way, because of the message for Wednesday, Thursday. New beginnings and a fresh start for Monday, Tuesday. This is fantastic news. Particularly significant with the mentor and wisdom teaching message here. This could be a brand new opportunity that you have never done before, and so therefore you are learning that valuable information from the opportunity. It's like jumping in and do it and learning as you go, which is how I roll. Hold on a second, let me clear something. Okay. On the computer screen. Okay, so here we go. This is why the Archangel Michael deck was pulled as the advice cards. Wednesday, Thursday, you could encounter a person. I would say 80% of the time this is a person who has an addiction. Now, some of you may have an addiction yourselves, and perhaps you've been clean. This usually means someone falls off the wagon, and so they're acting a fool. Now, I always say 75% of the time this means an addiction or a person has an addiction. The other 25% of the time, this is someone's energy who has been compromised with this, if you follow what I'm saying. And so that's why they're acting a fool, not necessarily because they've been taking substances. But for the majority of you, this is someone who is addicted to or has some sort of an addiction, I should say, not necessarily substance, because addictions can be sex, workaholism, gambling, things of that nature as well. But nevertheless, the message is to pay attention and watch out and don't say yes to everything this person is asking you to do, because 9 times out of 10, they are fucked up. And you don't want to go along with that. This is also a warning to stay out of certain places where there could be crowds, where this energy could be present. You will know in your gut instinct whether or not to stay home in certain particular events, okay? This could also be a message, and I don't normally say things like this, but if I were to receive an intuitive message to keep my kid home from school one day, then that's exactly what I would do. That's not for everyone, obviously. But I love the fact that Archangel Michael comes up with this card for Wednesday, Thursday. You and your loved ones are safe. Yes, you are safe. Particularly if you're calling on the protection that I teach morning and night. Remember to protect not only yourselves, but your house, property, and vehicles, workplaces, and spaces, and your children and your pets twice a day. And so it is. And so you are safe. The card message for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sacrifice. Yes, you're working hard. Yes, it does not feel like you are receiving the rewards yet that you intended or wanted or expected. However, look at this. Archangel Michael is here to tell you, this is my absolute favorite card in this deck. I love it. I love it. I love it. I cannot tell you or explain how much I love it. Because whenever I see this card show up for myself or in someone else's reading, I can tell you that things are about to change, things are about to shift in such a way that is bringing you rewards, perhaps unexpected rewards, and perhaps rewards that you have never seen before. But the message here is to don't quit, okay? And this is not a message that's like, oh, I was going to quit smoking. That's not what I'm talking about here. If you intend to quit smoking, then quit smoking. What I'm talking about here is a project, a job, something that you're working hard at, okay? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they're telling you to keep going because this favorable outcome is not happening this weekend. However, it is on the horizon. It's sort of like you're on a ship or you're on a boat and you can't see the land yet, but you see the signs of the land. Seagulls or driftwood floating. Okay? You're going to see the signs. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to start working on the 12 signs of the zodiac soon for February. And I've also decided that at the end of the month, probably the last day of the month, I'm going to release the extended readings from the previous month to the general population. So those people that like to look back in the past can see how that extended reading pertains to them. Many blessings to everyone. Take care.